Ladies and gentlemen, good day. We are ready to present about the reimagining corporate branding in a digitally interconnected society, challenges and opportunities for great networks. We will share about our as authors, and next is introduction of the article and methods, and also result and discussion, and the final is a conclusion. Let me introduce the authors. The first author is me, Dr. Ulani Yunus, and second author is Carly Schaefer Sumampau, and next is Terence Carmelia Contessa, and the last one is Natalia Gunarian. We are from LSPR, Institute of Communication and Business. For the introductions, let's Terence will share about it.
Firstly, we are talking about media transformation. Print media held a central role in shaping public opinion, spreading knowledge, and entertaining society. The transition from conventional media to digital media is one of the most significant shifts in the history of human communication. This change has transformed how people access information, interact with the world, and shape popular culture. This transformation inevitably brings changes to corporations as they transition from conventional to digital media. Known as rebranding, this business strategy involved a comprehensive change in brand identity, presenting both opportunity and challenge to brand equity by Acker 1996. It might cause, firstly, loss of established values, means that rebranding often sacrifices the value built into the original name. And the second one is traditional marketing wisdom that strong brands are built through years of consistent investment. And then a well managed brand name foster consumer loyalty, higher profit margins, and sustainability revenue stream. The evolution of publishing business in digital era is evident in companies like Gramedia Majalah. You know, we have a Nova, Hai, Bobo, and National Geographic Indonesia has now transferred into a grid network as a digital media platform providing diverse content for Indonesian readers. We are talking about aim and benefit for the aim of study to identify internal and external response to challenges during the rebranding of grid network and generally to assess the impact of digital transformation on branding equity and consumer perception within Indonesian magazine and tablet cast within a digitally interconnected society. And how about the benefit is offering insight to best practices for media companies to navigating digital transformation and providing recommendation for managing internal resistance and maintaining legacy brand equity through strategic rebranding.
The research method that we use is a single case study. Grid Network, a well-known Indonesian legacy print brand, under a new corporate digital identity. The next method is about literature review. We use the 6 foundational models from corporate rebranding literature. They are Corporate Rebranding Model by Muzalik Lemkin, 2006. Secondly, 6 Principles of Corporate Rebranding, 2007 by Merrilis and Miller. Internal External Stakeholder Legitimacy Framework by Remus Anderson and Agrap, 2024. Enablers and Barriers to Rebranding, again by Merrilis, Miller, and Yakimova, 2014. And then Rebranding and Brand Equity Dynamics from Nana Tobias Mamina, Chilia, and Maziriri, 2019. Last but not least, Literature Symbolic Interactionist Perspective on Brand Meaning, 2017. We come up with 3 propositions. A is rebranding to a unified digital platform will enhance perceived brand equity among Grid Network's digital audience, attracting new digital native users by balancing legacy appeal with contemporary digital relevance. B proposition, internal resistance from employees loyal to legacy brands will challenge the rebranding process, potentially disrupting internal brand alignment and affecting the adoption of the new corporate identity. And the last one, legacy brand familiarity with individual publications will remain stronger than the recognition of the new Grid Network brand, which may hinder brand consolidation. Consumers may continue to attach meaning to the legacy brand based on symbolic associations and familiarity. And then the data collection, we use qualitative data from a semi-structured interview through 10 internal employees within the company. And they are 2 general managers that focus strategic decision-making and primarily focus on the long-term objectives of the brand consolidation and digital growth. And then 4 managers that will bring insights into the challenges of maintaining brand loyalty among legacy consumers and adapting to the digital identity. And also 4 staffs that will provide feedback from the customer into Grid Network's evolving digital identity. Results and discussion will be talked by Ms. Natalia.
Based on corporate rebranding model, 4 respondents, mostly from senior manager and staff level, they mentioned that the rebranding model is considered as evolutionary, but 6 respondents, majorly from managerial level, they said the corporate rebranding is revolutionary. According to 6 principles of corporate rebranding, 5 respondents, including the staff, brand values incorporated, especially in digital content. 5 respondents, majorly from managerial level, felt underinformed and disconnected from decision making. According to internal and external stakeholder legitimacy, 7 respondents mentioned that positive reception among younger audience who appreciate the digital identity. 6 respondents, internal resistance from employees attached to legacy brands. Enabler and barriers to rebranding. 5 respondents from senior managerial level said that leadership supports and strategic direction were identified as the key enablers. 5 respondents from the managerial level said that communication gaps as a major barrier. According to the rebranding and brand equity dynamic, 6 respondents said there are positive effects on the brand perception among younger digital native audience. 5 respondents from managerial level, they have concern that the rebranding may weaken the brand loyalty among consumers. From the last theory, symbolic interactionist perspective on brand meaning, 5 respondents mentioned that the Grid Network brand as symbolizing modernity and innovation, which resonate with the organization's digital goals. And 6 respondents from the managerial level, consumers continue to associate with legacy brand with nostalgia and trust. Conclusion. So based on the previous 3 propositions, so this is the 3 conclusion for each proposition. Enhancement of the brand equity among digital audience, challenge from the internal employee resistance, continued strength of legacy brand familiarity over Grid Network recognition. So the conclusion summary is Grid Network rebranding has positively positioned the brand of digital-centric future. Strategic enhancement are needed to bridge the emotional and identity gaps across its diverse audience base. Embracing nostalgic element and enhancing the internal communication and fostering cross-generational appeal will support the ongoing success of Grid Network's digital transformation. Recommendation. So we propose 2 recommendations. As for the academic recommendation, we propose further quantitative research to determine external or customer perception regarding the impact of digital transformation on brand equity and consumer loyalty within Indonesia magazine and tabloid case within a digitally interconnected society. As for practical approach, digital is inevitably. Thus, rebranding policy within internal employee is crucial. Gaining internal support is as important as customer recognition. Thank you for your attention. Any feedback would be so much appreciated.